मित्रों नमस्कार। अपने बीच भारतीय जनता पार्टी के वरिष्ठ नेता पूर्व केंद्रीय मंत्री माननीय राजीव चंद्रशेखर जी आपको संबोधित करेंगे। मेरा विनम्र निवेदन है माननीय राजीव चंद्रशेखर जी से आपको संबोधित करें।
आप सबको मेरा नमस्कार, गुड आफ्टरनून। आप सब जानते हैं कि दिसंबर 23 को ऑन द 23rd of December in the middle of the capital city of Tamil Nadu, Chennai, in a very reputed university, Anna University, in the campus, a second year engineering student, a young lady, was sexually assaulted by a group of men on the campus, and her companion subjected to violence. It has become obvious and clear उस इंसिडेंट के बाद बड़ा स्पष्ट हो गया था कि ये जो सेक्सुअल असॉल्ट जिन्होंने किया था, इसका जो परपेट्रेटर of this vicious crime, this violence against a young student, was a man called Chandrasekhar. Chandrasekhar has been arrested due to the hue and cry made by the people and the general outrage at this crime. And it has come to light that Chandrasekhar is not some simple sexual offender, but he is a DMK functionary with many instances and photographs and evidence of him hobnobbing with the top leadership of the DMK party. This type of lawlessness that is prevailing in India Alliance, DMK governed Tamil Nadu is being characterized by history cheaters, violent criminals, sexual offenders who are becoming untouchable because they have the protection as DMK functionaries of the police and the government. The BJP and the NDA in Tamil Nadu are the only parties to have repeatedly raised this issue, have struggled, starting from our state president Annamalai ji to every Karyakarta in the BJP Tamil Nadu, have raised their voice to deliver justice to this young lady whose FIR, if you read, and I request all of you to please read the FIR, her complaint, where Chandrasekhar, this DMK functionary, threatened her on multiple occasions with exposure, threatened her family if she dared to file a complaint. This is the kind of lawlessness, this is the kind of fear psychosis that the DMK functionaries and DMK is imposing on the people of Tamil Nadu. And as you know, today there was a march by the Mahila Morcha of the BJP from Madurai, and this march, which is everybody's right, and I specifically point out through you to these constitution-waving members of the India Alliance who talk about the constitution at every stage, that Article 19(1)(b) of the Indian Constitution gives the right of assembly of any gathering anywhere in the country. Despite this constitutional right, our workers and our Karyakartas and our leaders have been arrested. Ostensibly, they call it preventive arrest, but without any ambiguity. It is a complete exposure of how the India Alliance, DMK and the Congress talk about the constitution on one hand, but do everything on the other hand to violate the constitution and violate the rights of the people of Tamil Nadu. I also want to touch on one separate topic, which is also connected to India Alliance, which is also connected to the Congress, which is their economic management. I want to draw your attention and to all your viewers and your readers the attention how Congress party, with its politics of fake promises, freebies, have driven states like Himachal Pradesh into bankruptcy, are driving Karnataka into bankruptcy. And the proof is how the Himachal CM has now talked about raising electricity prices. He is now talking about the subsidy that was given by the BJP government of 125 units being waived. And their electoral promise, their election promise of 300 free units, they have completely forgotten. Same way in Karnataka, they are increasing bus fares by 15%. And I want to submit to you what the BJP has been saying all along. The Congress's ideology of fake promises, the cost and the suffering of this is borne finally by the common man, as people of Karnataka are finding out and people of Himachal Pradesh are finding out. Thank you. No, it is there is absolutely no contradiction. I mean, he has said, and he has put a mirror to the in front of every voter and every citizen of New Delhi, that this party, Aam Aadmi Party, that came on the scene promising a new type of politics. They promised corruption-free governance. They promised simple political leadership, not using a house, not using cars, not aligning with the Congress party and the corrupt politics, has done exactly 180 degrees reversal of every one of its positions from 2010. Every promise made by Arvind Kejriwal of running a government that would be based on integrity and transparency has been proved to be wrong. And what the Honorable Prime Minister has said, and Hindi mein, aap hi Delhi ka aapda hai. The biggest burden on the people of Delhi, the biggest liability on the people of Delhi today is Aam Aadmi Party, which is nothing more than a newer version of the Congress. Hanji. The fact that Chief Minister had to resign in the face of an alcohol scam, the fact that PM Ayushman, a lifeline for poor people of Delhi, have not been permitted to be, people of Delhi have been denied that basic service or basic scheme of the government of India. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's government's performance over the last 10 years is enough to tell people of Delhi who's really serving the people of Delhi, who's going to take the people of Delhi forward, who's going to create the development and investment that are required in Delhi, and who have invested in a politics of fake promises, a politics of corruption, and politics of lies. So the contrast is there. People of Delhi know the difference, they know the truth. No, it is desperation. When in Kerala politics, when you run out of anything or when you want to distract the voters of Kerala from your own failures, you start bringing the Hindu card. And now when the Hindu card is not working, you try and become very smart and call it Sanatana Dharma. Look, Pinarayi Vijayan has been chief minister for 8 years. Let him talk about his performance. Let him talk about how the state has become bankrupt. Let him talk about how Hamas comes in unquestioned and gives speeches to radicalize the youth of Kerala. Let him talk about how people are assaulting serving colonels in the army in Kerala. Let him talk about the fact that he cannot survive, pay salaries and pensions without borrowing. Let him talk about the real issues that affect the people of Kerala and not create these imaginary narratives thinking that മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞ മാതിരി എല്ലാവരും വിഡ്ഢി ആണെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചിട്ട് നടക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല. അതെല്ലാം മാറും. 26 ഇലക്ഷനിൽ അതെല്ലാം നമുക്ക് കാണാം. ഇന്ന് ഐ എം നോട്ട് ഗെറ്റിംഗ് ഇൻ ടു ദാറ്റ് ഇഷ്യൂ. അതിന് വേറെ വിൽ ഹാവ് അനദർ പ്രസ് കോൺഫറൻസ്. ഇന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഇഷ്യൂസിൽ ഇഫ് യു ഹാവ് എനി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഐ വിൽ ബി മോർ ദാൻ ഹാപ്പി ടു ടേക്ക് ഇറ്റ്. देखिए, मनमोहन सिंह जी के लिए जो सरकार करेगा करने वाला है वो हमारे सरकार तय करेंगे. लेकिन मुझे इसमें एक दो बात कहनी है. एक तो ये जो कांग्रेस वाले अपने हिस्ट्री बुक्स बदल दे, क्योंकि उनके हिस्ट्री बुक्स में 4 ही चैप्टर हैं. नेहरू जी, इंदिरा जी, राजीव गांधी जी और फिर लास्ट चैप्टर है सोनिया/राहुल/प्रियंका. वो किताब छोड़ दे और एक नया किताब खरीद ले जहां पर सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल जी, वीर सावरकर जी, सुभाष चंद्र बोस जी, श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी जी, इतने सारे लोग हैं जो भारत के लिए उन्होंने परिश्रम किया है, उन्होंने मेहनत किया, काम किया है. तो मेरा यही सुझाव है कि वो अपने टेक्स्ट बुक बदल दे और भारत के सच्चे इतिहास के बारे में थोड़ा सीख ले. एक वो. दूसरा, हम सब जानते हैं कि पिछले 65 साल में देश में नेहरू जी, इंदिरा जी, राजीव गांधी के नाम पर हजारों यूनिवर्सिटीज, कॉलेजेस, इंस्टीट्यूशंस लगाए गए उनके नाम पर. कांग्रेस को इतना ही इंटरेस्ट है कि वो सुझाव दे दे हमें. 2-3 के नाम बदल दे देंगे हम और एक नेहरू के नाम पे या राजीव गांधी के नाम पे या इंदिरा गांधी के नाम पे 2-3 जो इंस्टीट्यूशन है उनको बदलकर नरसिम्हा राव जी के नाम पर और मनमोहन सिंह के नाम बदलने की हम सुझाव देंगे. तो हम जरूर गवर्नमेंट के साथ बात करेंगे. थैंक यू जी.